Is there hope for my husband in recovery? We are 18 months in. I never thought ambivalence applied to us because my husband was clear about wanting the marriage and chose zero contact with the affair partner despite the limerence and physical affair. I knew about his porn use before marriage, but disclosure revealed that he went back and forth with porn during our 13-year marriage. When I draw a clear line and tell him I will not be in a marriage with pornography, he chooses the marriage and says he wants to respect me and not look at it. So I chose to stay and pray and focus on my own recovery. However, he tells me his view that pornography is not a big deal and that I should not take it so personally, and only a physical affair could be called infidelity. I've taken your advice and stopped trying to convince him. We did EMS online a year ago, but that was something I wanted and he did it for me. I did Harboring Hope. He thinks Hope for Healing or talking to another man would be a waste of his time. He doesn't think any of those men feel what he is feeling because of the particulars of his story. I think he's stuck in shame and guilt because his fall was so public and hurt so many. Is this some sort of denial phase? Maybe speaking against pornography is hard when it has provided so many feel-good moments over the years. Is there hope? Well, first the answer is yes. There's always hope, I think. And here's the thing with pornography. It is controversial. Some people say it's no big deal. Some people say it changes the brain chemistry and the structure. And I tend to lean in that camp. I've seen it firsthand with people that I've worked with over the years. And I've heard that argument so many times from men. They don't want to go do some group work or talk to other men. And it's the very thing they need to be doing. I just totally believe that men need to be in relationship with other men that is good and healthy. And 12-step work or Hope for Healing or things like that are really good forums for that. And I get that maybe his fall from grace, if you will, was devastating to him, to you, and to so many other people, and he's hesitant to do that. But it could be one of the very best things for him, and you can't force it. He's got to figure out what he's willing to do. If you have this request, this boundary, I'm not going to be a part of that. I don't want to have anything. I don't want that in my marriage, in my house. Then he gets to choose. Okay, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that for you. I don't think that will work long term if he's doing it for you. He's got to do it for him. So it's important. He's letting you know maybe what his convictions are around that. And instead of trying to change him or convince him, okay, but that's not good enough for me. I've seen couples get to this impasse like that often. And there's some hard decisions that might need to be made. But he also, like you mentioned, is dealing with shame and guilt, probably more shame. And I would suggest maybe he'd be willing to go talk to a therapist for a while, one-on-one, and work through some shame issues that he may have. Again, you mentioned it. I'm not sure. I don't know you two. But that would be a common, because I think we're all dealing with shame to some level, to some degree, off and on, probably throughout our whole lives. It's part of the human experiences, I've come to believe. So there is hope if he's willing to do something about it and get to the root of why porn. Hopefully those are some questions for you two to talk about and think about and process. And then my strong suggestion, if he's not willing to do Hope for Healing just yet, go talk to a therapist about it, a CSAT or someone like that. So hopefully that's helpful. Thanks for writing in.